Right, hello. We're here at the NAMM show in a very noisy hall with Oscar. Oscar, what do you do for Teenage Engineering?
I'm a program manager at Teenage Engineering, so manage some of our projects and handle a lot on the manufacturing side as well.
And you're going to show us through this particular product here now, aren't you?
Right, I'm going to talk about the new PO-32, which is the latest addition to the pocket operator family. What's new with this one compared to previous models is that we added a microphone, and this enables us to transfer sounds from the Microtonic VST or audio unit. So we worked with our longtime friend and collaborator Magnus Lidström. He's the guy behind the cow effect on the OP1. So we pretty much begged him to do a hardware version of his Microtonic to put it into this. And what we can do now is, if you have the Microtonic software, you can, create your sounds and your patches and everything on there, and then just transfer it onto this thing. We wanted to keep the traditional pocket operator format, so it still has 16 different sounds, 16 effects, 16 patterns. So all that is the same, but since you can use the Microtonic software, this pretty much gives you an unlimited amount of sounds that you can have on this. So we also added a little lock tab here, which is something that if you break this off, it's pretty much what you found on old cassette tapes. If you're a touring musician or whatever, and you don't want anything to happen to your patterns, you just break this off, and they can't be changed or deleted. You can still add punch-in effects and stuff like that, but your patterns will remain.
When you say break it off, I mean, obviously, can it be put back on again? Is that right?
Yeah, so if you desperately, want to be able to to use this as in its original state, we added 2 soldering tabs here on the back side. So if you solder these 2 pads together, then you're back to normal again.
Wow, that's amazing. It's amazing.
Sorry?
It's amazing.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, that's pretty much what's new with this little machine.
Fantastic.
And we're super happy with it. I mean, sonically, it's a couple of notches up compared to previous models, and we just couldn't be happier with how it turned out.
That's fantastic. Thanks for your time in a very noisy hall. Thank you, great. Right, hello. Then the second thing we're looking at with Teenage Engineering, we've got Jonas here who's going to show us the next new product. So let's zoom in on the product first, yeah?
Yeah, so this is the OPZ. It's a new synthesizer from Teenage Engineering. So this has a few different features that you wouldn't expect from a normal synthesizer, but I want to make sure that you understand that it's at its heart a really powerful synthesizer with a lot of built-in sounds and effects and filters, a really competent sequencer with some funky features to that, so you can really get into depth with that. What you see here is the OPZ connected to an iPad, and this iPad runs our app, the OPZ app, which adds a lot of functionality to the synthesizer. So the first one is that it has like a straight up interface, because the actual unit doesn't have a screen. So it shows so it has a bunch of different, the different track screens and mixer and tempo and all of that you need to understand what's going on inside the machine. On top of that, we also have some stuff so you can sequence like motion graphics, 3D graphics. So in this case, this is it's hard to operate it with just one hand. So with these parameters, I can kind of affect what's going on in the screen, and it will listen to the note trigger. So can trigger effects, and all of this can be recorded to go play with your music. The studio is sometimes dancing. He doesn't want to do that right now. So that's just one thing. We also have like something we call a photomatic, where you can sequence images. So you can grab the images from your camera roll on your iPad, or even snap them straightly, like from the screen. So that's us. So this can go together with the music as well. So it's almost like a really quick way to do your music video or live show performance visuals. So that's really what we want to achieve with this. Add more like a multimedia kind of synthesizer. That's an entire live show in one product.
How much is this going to be, do we think?
We don't have a final price yet set yet, so it's in the. I actually don't want to say the numbers.
Sure, yes,
it's
early days.
Be, cheaper than the OP1 for sure.
Okay, right, gotcha. And the OP1's about $750, I think, in the UK sterling, isn't it? Something like that. Okay, fine. Okay, at the moment, yeah.
I want to mention another thing as well. The graphics you saw, we're actually building a toolkit for that, so you can build your own graphics to put in here, so you can customize it. And with that, you can not only build like 3D graphics that like what I showed you. You can also do like your own little gadgets to feed input back into the synthesizer. So I've done a few tests here. What you can do like mixing the different tracks on the synthesizer. You can do like filter sweeps, trigger notes. There's really like anything that you can put into input into this synthesizer you can do from here. So the sky's the limit on what the user can do.
Connecting it just to it's just to an Apple device, or is it connect to PC or whatever?
Currently just iOS and OS X. In the future, we definitely want to do more platforms.
Thanks so much for your time. It's very noisy in here, and I really appreciate that you're taking us through it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.